Iskcon not to take responsibility of Chinmoy's action. Government giving maximum priority on Iskcon court happy. 7th March speech venue to be kept intact. Pilkhana carnage, families to file complaint to tribunal. Those were the headlines. You're watching ATN News. Good evening, viewers. I'm Rubaba Ahmed with English Bulletin. Now the details. Chinmoy Krishna Das has long been relieved of all post of Iskcon on disciplinary grounds, so Iskcon will not take any responsibility of his statement or action. The organization made the claim from a press conference held at Shamibag Ashram in the capital on Thursday. The leaders of the organization said ill attempt is taking place to blame the organization for the death of lawyer Saiful Islam Alif in Chattogram. Iskcon Bangladesh has no connection with such incident and the ongoing movement. The organization is not involved in India's statement over Iskcon related issues. The government is taking necessary steps giving maximum priority to Iskcon. State Council told this to the Apex Court during a hearing on Thursday. Deputy Attorney General Mohammad Asaduddin told the High Court bench of Justice Farah Mahboob and Justice Devashish Roy Chaudhary, police have already filed 3 cases over APP Saiful Islam murder incident on Chattogram court premises on Tuesday. He said 33 people have also been arrested in connection with the incident. Expressing satisfaction over government's measure on Iskcon High Court, High Court told the state to see that none gets hurt. None should be allowed to destroy communal harmony of the country, the Apex Court observed. The High Court bench also said there is no need for court's interference to ban Iskcon. All historic places, including the very place of the 7th March speech in Sorwardi Uddan, will be kept intact. Cabinet Secretary Sheikh Abdur Rashid said the decision was made at the meeting of the Advisory Council held on Thursday to discuss the issue of Shadhinota Pillar in Sorwardi Uddan. The Cabinet Secretary said Shahbag Police Station will be built newly, keeping it north-facing. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has called upon all to remain calm over the Iskcon issue. He made the call at a views exchange with the writers and artists. The event at the National Press Club on Thursday took place to discuss the role of writers and artists on rebuilding the state. The BNP leader said the sacrifices of so many days cannot be let to fail. He called upon all to move forward rather than creating division among themselves. Mirza Fakhrul said a process is needed for democracy. The goal cannot be achieved without that process. Leaders and activists of anti-discrimination student movement have called upon the government to ban Iskcon. They also demanded fair trial of advocate Saiful Islam Alif murder incident. The call was made from a human chain in capital's Jatrabari area. They also said talking against Iskcon does not mean talking against the people of the Hindu community. They alleged Iskcon is making attempt to create a riot through communal instigation. Claiming Iskcon has involvement in advocate Saiful Islam Alif murder incident, the students demanded proper probe and trial of the incident. We are going for a short break. Stay with us. GM Kader unveils party's constitution reform proposal. Trump cabinet nominees get bomb threat. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin. The families of army officers and personnel killed in Pilkhana carnage will file complaint before International Crimes Tribunal within next 2 weeks. Former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and Sheikh Fazlul Karim Salim and Sheikh Fazle Nur Taposh will be made accused persons there. The families made the disclosure from a press conference in the capital on Thursday. They also demanded declaring February 25th as Martyred Army Day and declaring 74 army personnel as martyred. The families of Pilkhana carnage victim held their first press conference on the 13th day of interim government after ouster of Sheikh Hasina in student people upsurge. During the first press conference, they directly accused Sheikh Hasina for the mayhem and demanded her trial. However, due to absence of any visible action from the interim government, even after 3 months, the families made their stance clear from the second press conference. The country is now free of autocracy. Many conspiracies are still taking place. All will have to be united to avert it. Acting chairperson of BNP Tariq Rahman made the remark while addressing the final of Shohid Zia Memorial Football Tournament in Borobari of Lalmonirhat. He said they want to build a new Bangladesh, taking everyone on their side. Everyone will be evaluated on the basis of their merit. Jatiya Party Chairman GM Kader has placed a proposal to add the provision to the Constitution of not making the same person Chief of the Treasury Bench and the Prime Minister. He said it is very much important for maintaining the balance of the Parliament. He gave the proposal from a press conference in the capital on Thursday. The press conference was called to place the people's proposal for reform in the Constitution. He said the present parliamentary system of the country has given all power to the individual. The government or the parliament can remove the president easily. That is why the president cannot do anything bypassing the prime minister. So the president should be elected through 3/4 votes of the parliament, not on the basis of majority. We are going for a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin. Now news around the world. FBI in its latest statement said several cabinet nominees and picks of U.S. President-elect Donald Trump White House team have been targeted by bomb threats. Police are investigating the incidents. Citing FBI media reports said threats were made against at least 9 people chosen by Trump to lead departments of defense, housing, agriculture, and labor. He picked for U.S. Ambassador to UN's New York Republican Elise Stefanik was among others. FBI was aware of numerous bomb threats and swatting incidents. Hoax calls are made to attract police responses to targets' home. Moreover, spokeswoman for Trump's transition team, Caroline Leavitt, said Trump appointees were targeted in violence, un-American threats to their lives and those who live with them. Law enforcement acted quickly to ensure the nominees. With President Trump as example, she added, dangerous acts of intimidation, violence will not deter them. Heavy Israeli bombardment is absolutely terrifying for Palestinian civilians remaining trapped in northern Gaza. A senior official of UN's Relief and Works Agency for Palestinian Refugee, UNRWA, has made such warning amid ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah. Israeli fighter jets have carried out intense bombing drone attack across Gaza from early hours of this morning. Several casualties reported after attacks on Khan Yunis, Rafah city in southern, and Nuseirat and Jabalia in northern of the territory, including residential areas. Meanwhile, people are returning to their damaged homes in parts of Lebanon as a ceasefire holds between Israel and Hezbollah. Israel's military placed nighttime curfew on southern Lebanon. It warned traveling southern Litani River forbidden until 7 a.m. local time Thursday. However, Hezbollah has proclaimed victory over Israel, saying its fighters remain ready to deal with Israeli attacks. Meanwhile, BBC's latest report said Lebanon ceasefire is a respite, not a solution for Middle East. Indian Navy test-fired nuclear-capable K-4 ballistic missile from the newly inducted nuclear submarine INS Arighat. The 3,500-kilometer range ballistic missile has been launched from Arighat submarine Wednesday. This successful K-4 missile test will validate India's second strike capability. However, Indian Navy arsenal has 2 nuclear submarines, INS Arihant and Arighat. Both of those have the capability to fire ballistic missiles. Arighat was inducted in August in Vishakhapatnam-based shipbuilding center. However, Indian Navy will now conduct more tests of the missile system. The third such submarine has been launched and is expected to be inducted next year. Now, sports news. Sharmin Akhtar Shupta left out of the team due to her injury. Amid this uncertainty, wicketkeeper batter Dilara Akhtar has been included in the squad for the next 2 ODIs against Ireland. Shupta, who played the match-winning innings for Bangladesh in first ODI against Ireland, had a muscle pull of leg while fielding. Doctors said the batter will have to rest for now. Amid this uncertainty, Dilara has been called up in place of Shupta. BCB said in a statement Thursday, Dilara is joining the team as 16th member. Bangladesh women defeated the Irish by 154 runs in first ODI in Mirpur Wednesday. Shupta's stormy innings of 96 runs of 89 balls assisted Jyoti's team to score 252 runs. Later, with excellent bowling and fielding, they bundled out the visitors for 98 runs. Bangladesh-Ireland set to play second match at the same venue on Saturday. Before ending the bulletin, the top stories once again. Iskcon not to take responsibility of Chinmoy's action. Government giving maximum priority on Iskcon, court happy. 7th March speech venue to be kept intact. Pilkhana carnage, families to file complaint to tribunal. GM Kader unveils party's constitution reform proposal. And Trump cabinet nominees get bomb threat. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us. Keep watching ATN News.